Birdbrain Technologies, and it looks absolutely amazing here, and there's a lot going on. So can you explain to us what these projects are and how they came about, please?
Certainly. This is the Hummingbird Robotics Kit. So in the kit you'll get your motherboard, which is responsible for doing the thinking, and then you plug and play. You can plug in all sorts of different things. You can plug in lights, tricolor lights, gear motors, servo motors, all different kinds of sensors, and vibration motors. You plug it into power, you connect it to a computer, and then you can use common programming languages like Scratch, Snap, or even text-based languages like Python and Java, and you can use all of those different things to make whatever you want to make.
So some of these projects came about this week. Is it this bird? Can you demonstrate this to us?
Definitely. This was made as part of our robot petting zoo this weekend. We had about 27 adults plus 7 mentors there. It was an amazing weekend. And this is Henrietta the bird. So if I cover up her light sensor, we'll give her a couple seconds. She'll flap her wings, her eyes will light up, and when she's done, she gives a little sigh of relief. Ah. There she goes, just like that.
And this board then is a way of demonstrating the various sensors to the students.
This will show you our distance sensor. It's hooked up to a servo motor over there. If I cover up our light sensor, that'll work the gear motor. If I turn our twisty knob here, it'll change the color of the tri-LED. And this is our sound motor. It's loud in here, so that'll keep going off. But it's hooked up to our vibration motor right there and making the lights turn on and off.
And you have a cardboard hand here running off a microbit, is that right?
Yes, this cardboard hand over here, we've just this weekend actually unveiled our microbit adapter, which just snaps onto the bottom of the Hummingbird motherboard. So when you combine those things together, you get all this functionality of the Hummingbird, plus you get the functionality of microbit. So you get the radio function, and you get the ability to download block-based coding straight onto your motherboard. So I've hooked it up to a little microbit here. There's a Hummingbird plus microbit in here, and this is my microbit. So if I press one button, it'll use one finger. If I press 2 buttons, it'll come and get you. Grab them for you.
And the emphasis here is on creativity and exhibition as opposed to a competition, is that?
Yes, the emphasis here is definitely, it's designed to be a non-threatening way to get into robotics and coding, because with this, it's creative. You can make whatever you want to make with it. So whether you're in an English classroom and you're showing off that you understand Shakespeare by making a robot Shakespeare project or a robot poetry project, or you're in science class and you want to demonstrate that you understand how an elbow works, or even really learn how an elbow works, use a servo motor. Go 90 degrees to 0 degrees, 90 degrees to 0 degrees, and show us that you know how that works. Demonstrate and learn along with your students with it. We also have a lot of free curriculum available on our website, birdbraintechnologies.com. Here's our website. There you go. birdbraintechnologies.com. That has all sorts of free curriculum that teachers have actually made and given to us. They said, we did this cool thing with our real students. Why don't you guys show people what it is? So it's all available there. We don't own it. We just share it with you.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
So this is the Birdbrain Petting Zoo. And as you can see, there's some really nice creations here. Using sensors, motors, servos, you name it. Quick and simple way to get students making something they can be really proud of. And I've been told that feeding these animals can have some interesting consequences. So that's the Birdbrain Petting Zoo.